Hi, I'm Chef Lonnie Varisco, the corporate chef at Performance Foodservice. Hanging out with me today is our Italian expert at corporate, Giulio.
Hi, Giulio Benetti, Senior Director, Roma Brands. And we're going to look at some pizza sauce today, Lonnie.
Yeah, and I see we've got our premier Italian brand, Pea and Cone, on the table here today. And this is a super heavy sauce, right?
Extra super heavy, super heavy. There's some words that are interchangeable. I don't want to get too technical, Lonnie, but there really is no standard that says what extra heavy and super heavy is. But this is our thickest pizza sauce that we have available.
And you can see, and one of the things I'm going to do here, we can see how thick it is, right? But if we drag this through, right, and then just leave it, look how that spoon stands. And not just that, that canal or trough, right, that's created, that's there, and it's not moving, right? So I'm looking at this and I think, okay, this is like a batch of just amazing tomatoes that's cooked down until almost all the water is totally evaporated, right?
We get a natural tomato solids, and that transforms into what we call bricks, B-R-I-X. And that are measurable amount that we can measure if we had what we call a refractometer. But with those bricks, when we look at that, that tells us how much moisture this sauce can take to make a from scratch pizza sauce to the end unit.
So let's think about that. I mean, Julie's using a lot of great technology, right, and this terminology, I should say as well, but technology involved with when you think of a brick. It really just means this. If I'm cooking with this product and I open one of these number 10 cans, I could yield out almost triple the amount of sauce by adding water or stock to it. What that means is I've got a lot of usable product, right? A lot of control over my food cost and profit and stuff as well because of what I can produce from this one can. Okay? Because of that concentrate.
Correct. And since it's natural and they're usable solids, Lonnie, the moisture stays into that product and doesn't weep out into your, again, moisture is that enemy of the dough. So we don't get that layer in there of a soggy dough.
And that means it absorbs the water, right? So even though it's absorbing, we already talked at the beginning how much intensity of tomato flavor, sweetness is in there, the natural acidity. And this doesn't have any citric acid in it. Again, it's a California product. Those minerals in the soil are going to add a lot of natural sweetness to it and just the normal citric content. So when water or stock is added to it, the brick, right? It's going to basically give you that perfect palatable balance of tomato flavor to create an unbelievably consistent, amazing sauce at your pizzeria.
And it does have a little hint of fresh basil.
Well, you can't lose with the basil, right? So think about this, right? Here's a product. It's cooked down, right? Totally. A lot of yield to the product because this one can could do almost 3 times that volume of sauce with stock or water to it. It's not going to separate because it will hold the water so you won't have weepage or dough sop out on you. And it's going to give just an amazing, rich flavor. Now, understand, it's going to have a little sweetness, more so than some other regions because it's coming from California and the mineral content. There's no citric acid, just that natural flavor. So if you have that operator that's looking for a great value, right, of usable product and usable application of the product, this Pea and Cone super heavy sauce is really the way to go.